Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I haven't posted in a while. It's been a really crazy week, but we're back with Alex's breakdown. So just a quick recap. It was my birthday, which was really fun, but then Chad betrayed me, which wasn't so fun. And I just want to talk about my experience the past week with technology and focus on how teens our age can misuse technology. So stay tuned. Because we're surrounded by technology all the time, it's only natural that we're growing with it. And because of that, teens start to explore their sexuality through technology. And I want to tell you guys a little story. I've talked about it a little bit before, but as some of you may know, if you're frequent viewers, I was an early maturing girl, and sometimes I was uncomfortable with the way that I would get looked at on the street, or sometimes people would say inappropriate things to me, and I wasn't ever sure how to deal with those things. Because I was an early maturing girl, I started to receive a lot more male attention at a younger age, and as a result of some of that attention, I started dating at a younger age. And so my recent ex-boyfriend, Chad, you guys know, he was on my channel like a week ago. We've broken up since, and he got really mad about my breakup with him, and he decided to share some really intimate pictures and messages that we had shared with one another, and I'm just really hurt by this, and I didn't know the consequences that could come along in a relationship like I was in. I had started to wonder if anyone else my age had gone through a similar situation. So naturally, I took to the internet, did some Googling, and found a definition for what I was doing by sending these intimate images and messages. It's actually called sexting. And I'm going to put a definition of that on the side of the screen, so you can just look over there. And from this research, I found out that I wasn't alone, and I had felt really alone throughout this whole thing. The whole situation really started to spiral out of my own control, and I had to get my parents involved. And once I told my mom the story and everything that happened, we decided that we were going to do research together to see if anything like this had happened to anyone else. And we found this article that you can actually click in the description below. And it's about these two girls in Pennsylvania who ran into a really similar situation, and the law ended up having to get involved as well. Some of us teens may think that something like this can't happen to them. I used to think that, and it really happened to me. So I think that we all should rethink our technology practices and our uses. Before this whole situation, I never thought that anything like this could ever happen to me. I thought I was using my phone in a safe way, and technology for that matter. But I guess that wasn't true. I wasn't being careful enough. And if you think that something like this can't happen to you,
check it out. Check it out.
Okay guys, I think it's time that we get serious. In the research that I was doing, I found some new information about something that I didn't know existed. And as I had mentioned, there were some consequences in the relationship between Chad and I. And that was because at the time, because I just turned 16, when Chad and I were dating, I was 15 and he's 19. And those intimate messages and images that I was talking about, for him to have those in his possession at his age, because he's no longer a minor and I am, that's considered possession of child pornography. Some of you might be wondering what ended up happening to Chad once the law got involved. And, you know, I share a lot of personal things on this page, on this YouTube page, so I think I can share this with you guys too. So what happened in my case was that my ex-boyfriend Chad ended up having to go to prison and was is now registered on the sex offender list for the next 15 years. So he's facing some pretty serious consequences. And there's some consequences for me too, not as serious, but because I'm a minor, I now have to go to counseling at school, and that's been made mandatory. While I was searching the internet for helpful videos, I came across this video about some teens that are similar to my age, talking about their experiences and general knowledge about sexting. What does it mean to get exposed?
Like, you send nudes, they show, like, the person you sent them to send them to other people, and they show it to everybody.
Sad moment.
Does that happen a lot?
At my school, yeah.
At your school?
Yeah.
That's cool. It happened once.
What happened?
This girl sent nudes to this guy, like, they posted it.
Where?
On Facebook.
On Facebook? So public. Okay guys, that's all for this week. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I know it was a little bit late, but if you come back next week, I promise my video will be on time. Check back regularly at this channel for a lot of fun informational videos about teen development. See you next time. First thing was, it was my birthday, and then Chad betrayed me. We have to film it again because I stuttered. And from this research, I found out that I wasn't alone. And I had felt really alone throughout this whole thing, feeling, I don't know what else to say. Hey, ooh, sorry. So I found this quote in one of my textbooks that I wanted to share with you guys about, I took to Google and I found out that what I was doing is actually called sexting. Wait, can we do it again? Sorry, can you stop? I found out through some research that a lot of other people have had a similar experience, and a lot of other teens my age have had a similar experience. And this, sorry.